tough too as he works his way around the pad. Up and down, uses that extra 5 metres that they've added to the width of this circuit as he spins it back around again, and this is a good first up effort. He's only got 90 seconds. Will Scott be able to pop one or maybe even both of the tyres? Of course, you don't want the tyres to go too early into your run because that'll definitely stifle your points. You want them to last as long as they possibly can. Oh, now Scott with a couple of problems as he tries to change gears, and that could hurt him in this final. And there again as he spins it around. Still a good first up effort.
Fucked. Take it home now, mate. You fucked it.
Bouncing off the rev limiter. There is the red flag. That is his 90 seconds up. And a few balks there at the end, and that will really hurt Scott Fernyhough here. But put your hands together for him anyway, folks. That was a fantastic first up effort. And if that's what we've got to show us through the rest of the day, we're doing very, very well indeed. Thank you. Entrant number 51. In the V6 category, it is Neil Law in his 1976 Holden Gemini. Of course, Scott Fernyhough, the first of our V8s through now. We've got the first of our 6 cylinders. Neil Law really throwing that Gemini around as he does a couple of quick figure 8s there as he works his way around the circuit. Now it's starting to develop some smoke. Had a little bit of trouble at the front of his run at the start of getting it up and going, but now it is smoking a little bit. Really violent 360 as he throws that small car around. Remember, this car will be competing in the 6-cylinder category for burnout. A category last year that was won by Adam Florech in a VN Commodore, and I don't see Adam's name in the finals this time around, so I'm not sure if Adam's even here to defend his title, but that's the title that Neil Law wants to take home with him here this weekend from Performance Car Mania number 6. The little 6-cylinder V6 3.8 litre conversion under the bonnet of what would normally be a 4-cylinder car, the Holden Gemini. Keep it off the wall. Oh, just keeps it off the tyres now. He's got to work that steering wheel. He's got to try and get out of that area. That's nice driving there, at least from the Gemini driver, as he works the full width of the circuit. There is the red flag. That's Neil Law's 90 seconds run and done. Well done there to the yellow Gemini, Neil Law.
My fucking Ute's back.
The next man up, the VK Commodore, the green VK Commodore of Brian Smiley. Very tough qualifying run yesterday for entrant number 30. Started off well, yeah, that's how he entered the pad yesterday too, a lot of speed and then kept it going. Had a few problems towards the end of the qualifier yesterday when the car bogged down, but he doesn't seem to have that problem here today. He's creating a lot of smoke out of the rear of this VK Commodore as he works the middle part of the circuit. Nobody has really gone real deep into the circuit yet. Neil Law in the Gemini used a little bit of the bottom part. Now we can see Smiley using a bit of the bottom part of the circuit as he spins it left, spins it right. Car sounds nicely on song, no hiccups yet out of it. As he feathers that throttle up and down. Good car control here by Brian Smiley. The wind favouring us nicely here today. Yesterday it was blowing south across the circuit and really flooding the commentary box and the spectator hill, but today it's blowing nicely, slightly north. And it is wonderful here, straight into the cameraman as Miss Kitten LaRue alludes. Yeah, he'll get some good footage down there right on the side of the circuit. And this is a good run by Smiley. End of that run, put your hands together for Brian Smiley from Undera. That's a fantastic burnout. Entrant number 2, 3, 4. The VL Commodore of Patrick McCarthy. 5.7 litre small block Chevrolet. He calls the car Fat VL. Had a little bit of a problem there where he had to back it up when he went into the track a little bit too quick, carried a bit too much speed and ended up right on the tyre wall. But now Patrick, a Benalla boy, a local fella here, keep it off the tyres, Paddy boy, as he works around there. That small block singing its head off as he works his way around. LS1, 6-speed manual. Bouncing on and off the rev limiter. Paddy's not scared to lean on it here this morning in Burnout. Finals, this is a good run now. He's got some speed as he carries it up and down the circuit. And Paddy McCarthy here at his home track in Winton Motor Raceway. The Benalla boy doing the locals proud. The passenger in there is loving it. He's really leaning on this LS1. He's not scared to use this small block Chev. One of the sweetest sounding motors in the world, a small block Chevrolet when it's on full throttle, and Paddy certainly got this one pedal to the metal.
They must think they're push cars. As if you're pushing coming up the road.
You've got to love the fact that he's got Grandma's car with the Venetian in the back, whacked an LS1 in it, brought it out here too, Performance Car Main, and that's the red flag for Paddy. A good run for the Benalla boy in the Fat VL. Hey, okay, always impressive to blow a tyre, but that won't count there for Pat McCarthy because the tyre actually popped after the red flag had come out. So the judges,
pussy.
the highly trained judges that we have downstairs, won't count that tyre in the run, but still a nice effort there from Paddy. Entrant number 110, Adam Galvin. Another small block Chevrolet this time. In a Commodore Ute. Oh, this car sounds nice. It sounds tough. He's absolutely giving it everything. Up through the gearbox goes Adam Galvin. Seabrook in Victoria, he calls home. But at the moment his home is a piece of bitumen on the inside of the Winton Motor Raceway as he spins this silver Commodore around. Entrant 110 put in a real good qualifier yesterday. This is Burnout Eliminations, and I tell you, this is one of the toughest, if not the toughest so far for us up here in the commentary. This is a good run. He is just constantly spinning this car left and right as he leans on the throttle, use good steering wheel control. Oh, now a little bit of a problem there for Galvo as he had a trouble selecting a gear, and they're the sort of little misdemeanors that you just do not need in the final. They're the little differences between these very, very good cars that we've brought out here for the final 40. And the slightest difference is what the judges are looking for. Of course, it's difficult to pick. Oh, the tread gets thrown into the sky. The sacrificial lambs are being put to the slaughter here by Adam Galvin. We're through the treads. There's the tyre pop. You can see the sparks coming from the steel treads on the back of Adam Galvin's ute. Great run. Just that slight hitch as he changed gears. Oh boy, good run by Adam Galvin. Well, so far it's been all the general out there. We've had no Ford. Oh, here we go. We've got any Ford fans up on the hill. Our first Ford of the weekend and one of the toughest here. The big block F100 of entrant number 16, Brendan Thompson. Because Brendan Thompson, a couple of years ago, I think, managed to get himself into the top 3 of the burnouts. Doesn't show on last year's results. The V8s were taken out by Malcolm Macklin, Rick Fuller and Dean Smith in that order. I'm sure Brendan Thompson the year before, in fact, that's correct, last year he came back with the grey paint job. The year before the car was in primer, and I think got runner-up position in the burnout, so this man knows how to handle this F100. Yesterday in the Go-Go-O, he was one of the first cars out, and he held the quickest time for a long time. As he came back
Scared the crap out of this. Man, up there's alright, but that fucking stand thing is right in my way. It annoys the crap out of me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'd just come back down here and stand here with it because of that fucking big thing.
I was screaming out when they were pushing their carts. I'm like, no fucking push bike.
Yeah, that's the car there, Rod. That had everything off it this morning.
This one here.
Oh, right, yeah.
There's one that they must have burnt yesterday.
So I was telling him. I had that pulled apart something this morning, eh? No wonder it looked like there was no fucking shit on it in the back end, eh? It's got fucking wheels.
It's the same as some of these other cars. They're like really tubbed out.
Yeah, it tubbed out, but they've only got skinny stockies on it to do the burnouts instead of having big fatties for race.
They
all flew down into the pits.
They were chasing the car. Not you, I think.
Okay, well, we've got just a slight delay in proceedings here. We'll wait for our course rescue
No fucking
guys
whole
to
Camaros on the
make
back
their way
there.
back around and come around the other side of the circuit. I'm not quite sure what's happened over there, but
They're over there.
I'm not going to speculate either on what's happened over there. The Kid LaRue's got the bike over out trying to work out what's happening, but we'll just play it as it comes.
Probably a fight.
So we'll just take a short
Let's
break.
start on here. There's plenty of people.
While we wait,
Them ones.
All got cans.
This sounds good.
while we wait to see what
She just pissed me off before.
No, I'm just hurry up.
the other
I want to see these fucking